matter. I kind of want all of this, all the pillars to be deconstructed. I'll put up new pillars. Alright. Aren't you in prison? Yeah, you are. Alright, well, Lasagna can, I guess, put you in hospital bed? Malnourished. Tortured artists. Yeah, that's all fine. We're just not going to get fed if they're, like, having a mental break. Just saying that. Jet's going to, like, walk around being like, I'm hungry, but, like, you know, I tried to feed them. They should actually be up near food. I'll go find them in a minute. You want to kill people, don't you, mate? This is why you're in prison in the first place. You are going to have your health revoked again. He hasn't had it yet. I must have been busy last time, but yeah. Two Murderous Rages is in prison. Mate's gonna have his, alright, he's not too hurt. I just wanted to check before, like, revoking at one. But yeah, basically, if you keep going berserk, and you keep, actually, don't capture them, just put them in a bed. There you go. Yeah, if they keep going berserk, and they keep, like, causing problem, I slowly take their health privileges away. Like Turk, who has 0 health privileges now. If he fucks up, he dies. It's a very easy way of weeding out the problem colonists. Because, like, if they keep doing it, eventually they die. Like, McJolly has a lot of beef. She's got no health privileges. She's got, like, tending to. That's it. She doesn't get medicine. She fucks up again, she's got nothing. And will eventually die. But she's always having fucking punch-ups, so hence why she's slowly getting off the list of colonists. That's, like, one of the only ways to get off the list of colonists in my base is to, like, punch on and want to kill people. Because otherwise, you can't leave my colony. Like, you have the option of death if I allow it. That's it. That's the only option that exists here. What did I just do there? Why is that a single isolated location? That shouldn't be. Oh, because it's a potato plant. Yeah, got it. Alright. How are you guys doing? What are you building? Oh, your beds. Nice. I can't believe that these are getting built while I've got this motherfucker over here. And these... They're huddling. Of course they're huddling near it because I can't fucking hunt them there. It's so much meat. Please understand, this is so much meat and I can't do anything. And look at this taunting motherfucking rabbit. Look at it. It knows what it's doing. I need the meat to feed my colonists, and I'm having to kill my own fucking colonists. Not colonists, like my own fucking pets and shit to get food, you know, because I can't hunt these motherfuckers. Look, the other hares decided to join. It was on the other side of my map before, but now it's over here. Like, I could probably shoot them. Like, if I brought down a couple of people, I could probably very carefully maybe shoot this one that's already hurt. I might set that to hunt, and I will keep an eye on this. If that hare gets too high up, though, I kind of wish I could set my turret to shoot. But yeah, so long as it's down low, I'll see if I can get... I'll keep an eye on this, right? I basically got to sit down here and kind of hope somebody runs down and shoots them while they're low. Because if this one keeps going up, I'm going to have to disable it for hunting. Of course it is. Alright, but that's fine. We can set you up now because I wonder if as soon as I put that on, is it going to move back up? Like, the rest of the herd's moving back up, so it might, but this guy's now moving up. Isn't that fucking interesting? Like, this game really wants me to hit them. They're both up there. Oh, fuck off. I'll get you. Somebody will come down here and be with you shortly. I'll keep an eye on this. If I wasn't keeping an eye on this, though, they would absolutely be just all over the place. Can you fish in this game? No, I kind of wish you could because, like, obviously I've got, like, ocean and stuff. That would be really great. Especially since, like, same with, like, gardeners and stuff like that, is I have a lot of people that can do hunting and stuff. So I could have, like, a whole fleet of people standing off the side of the shore, like, fishing. But as I'm sure, like, the greater RimWorld community will tell me, is I'm pretty sure there's a mod for that. If I wanted to do fishing, I probably could. I see you coming down for food. Going on that hunt list. So yeah, generally I have to either hunt animals, farm my own animals to hunt, or grow crops. And I am growing crops and stuff, and that isn't food, but I generally have to like grow something to feed my people. Fucking hell, it's still going back up there. I gotta keep an eye on it. Yeah, there is a mod for it. I figured there's always that comment that comes in later is like, oh, there's a mod for that. I'm like, there's a mod for everything with RimWorld, as far as I'm concerned. They're getting too close. I can't try it. Also, welcome in. Is it Deja? Let me know. I'm terrible with names. But yeah, if these guys could just stay down low, I'd be able to hunt them, but they keep coming back up here, and I just need this thing left alone for 3 to 4 more days so my people can stop being shitty about the colonists that died, and then we can attack them. There's a mod for everything. There basically is. You can play RimWorld a million different ways, probably more than that, with the amount of like mods you could probably find in the workshop and stuff, and using them in combination and whatnot. But yeah, I've only got like 6 mods, and it really doesn't do that much. Like, I've got drop everything from like my caravans and stuff like that, so when my animals come home I can drop everything off them, and then my panthers and other animals can come and collect it. Or what else have I got? I got Prepare Carefully, which I use to like bring in my colonists from other colonies I've had in the past as I found them and stuff like that, so we could play as a group kind of thing. Obviously, like, not my entire colony is that. There was just 21 people I brought in for that, but yeah. This is how you say it. Nice. Yeah, we've recently had 14 people die, and in one of our caravans, we generally saying here is we don't do cannibalism, but my people have been starving and they decided to cannibalize the people that died in the caravan, and that's why everybody's really, really pissed off right now. So, like, it's not as pissed off as it has been, and it's not as pissed off as it could be, but they're pretty fucking shitty. So we're trying to, like, fix that up. You have a frames per second stabilizer? No, I don't. I don't have any performance mods. That was very useful. Yeah, no. The mods that I've got, I've been playing with for over a year on this colony, IRL. And I'm not adding any, and I'm not removing any, because it's a closed mod playthrough. But when 1.5 happened, one of the mods stopped working, so give me a sec. Where's my list? We've got... where is it? So I've got core game, no DLCs. I've got EdB Prepare Carefully. Wild Reproduction's not working since the 1.5 update happened. Drop all inventory, HugsLib, Harmony, Deep Stack. And I used to have on my previous colony was Dresses Whole Clothing, but I never used it, so I got rid of it. So that hasn't been part of this one. So that's all I've got for this colony. It's nothing much, nothing changes really anything. It just allows me to, like, if somebody's holding something, I can force them to drop it, kind of thing. As in, like, the animals with, like, caravans and shit, it's useful. Because, like, yeah, I've got a lot of animals that are particularly trained to do hauling and stuff. But I got nothing for performance stuff. Like, we're only at 247 colonists at the moment, and we just had 262, and 14 or so of them died. So, like, if I needed anything for performance, it would have been like sometime beyond 260 colonists. And at the moment, everything's still running fine, so we don't need it at the moment. And I wouldn't be adding it in the future because closed mods, it makes it challenging, you know. Because, like, if something goes wrong, I just have to kind of, like, deal with it or find a solution with the core game itself, you know, to work around it. Or smooth while asleep. No. I'm gonna play with your poor pads, Viking. Just quality of life things. Yeah, I know lots of people got a lot of quality of life mods and stuff. Like, the drop everything would be my quality of life mod, I guess. Because, like, I don't know. If I have, say, a few caravans that are loaded up with thousands of, like, items and stuff like that, it can take a while and it wastes my colonists' time to go and pick every single item off that. Whereas if they dump it on the ground, yeah, it kind of expires, it's outside, whatever, right? But I have, like, a shit ton of animals that can go and, like, attend to that kind of thing, you know? So between them and people that have got low skills, I generally get everything inside, usually before anything ever actually perishes away, unless I don't have a storage space for it. That happens occasionally. Tortured artist. It's fine. How are these animals going? Don't get me wrong, I want to kill them. I wonder if that stays down. I really want the food, right? Like, my people need food, and I only have a finite amount of animals because we culled 2/3 of our animals during winter. We had like 700 odd animals, and we culled it down to like 200 odd, and they're starting to repopulate, but I wanted them to repopulate faster, and I kind of had to like stop and like let them like grow back up kind of thing. But if that guy stays down, somebody can probably come down and slaughter it and walk off with it, and none of this will activate. I'm gonna keep an eye on it because I don't want somebody to... Oh, calm down, Labia. Sleeping alone, poor diddums. I don't want somebody to accidentally trigger this, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on this for a hot minute. I'm amazed how many colonists you have. Thank you. Yeah, no, I have a shit ton. How do you manage them all? I'll show you in a sec. I just want to keep an eye on this so that like it doesn't potentially like get up and start walking and I have somebody shoot at it or something. But yeah, we had 262 about a fortnight ago. And then I sent out an attack quest to attack an encampment, and they decided not to pack any actual food. I think what was happening was that the people were eating the food that they were supposed to be packing as they were packing it. So we ended up like leaving without any fucking food, and most of those people just like died, and we got to attack quests and then they died and stuff, and yeah. So that happened. We've also had like the game has been trying super hard to absolutely just wipe us out. What was that? What did you just break? A hospital bed, of course you did. I saw the screen shake a tiny bit. Who is coming down for this? Marla, mate. You can do plants. Who's in the area? Just give me a second. I just want to find somebody that can cull an animal. Not Sam, not Emmy. Maybe you? Cooking plants. Yeah, you can do a bit of animals. Can I get you sent down here? Oh, Jackal. Oh, Jackal's on it. Mate, no, don't. How about you walk down here? Don't walk through the group. I don't even want to fucking risk that. Come all the way down here. That's right. Just take it nice and wide. And you can walk up. You can walk all the way next to it, right? Now that you're underneath it, don't fuck off. Don't rescue it. The fuck's wrong with you? We're hunting this thing. Don't shoot at it. Thank you. Now, watch him walk back through the group. Oh my god. Alright. Let me save this, and let's see if he accidentally wakes him up. Because if he wakes him up, he can fuck right off, right? We'll go back and we'll reload that. Give him a second. Please don't wake anybody up. Don't even, like, step on anybody. Just keep going. Good man. Holy shit. Alright. I don't want that to wake up yet, because I'm preparing for it. Everybody's really upset from the whole cannibalism incident, so we've got to wait a couple more days before I can take that on. Fucking hell. It's a bit dumb in this game. I don't know. I find, like, I consider whatever they do as, like, collateral with having a base. Like, I had somebody ask me about, like, the solar. Like, how do I plan to keep the solar protected from battles? And the truth is, I don't. If it breaks or if it's broken down or it gets destroyed, it's part of the collateral that I have to then work around as part of the game. So like when they do dumb shit, like they broke, the start of the winter, they broke all the geothermals, and we were desperately trying to get grow rooms through winter. It was the only way we were going to get food, and they basically made us dead in the water with no power, no grow rooms, no food. And yeah, it was really bad. Fucking hell, I can't believe they tried to do that. Basically, the way I've got it is everybody has a schedule. Everybody's got a task. This is each personalized to every single person that I've got. So, like, it doesn't matter if, for instance, say Dan here, he's only got a couple of things prioritized, but the things he's got prioritized is wardening, and if he's not wardening, like, he might do some smithing or tailoring, hauling and cleaning and stuff like that, because he doesn't have much else going on. Whereas Lincoln has like a few different things. He can do a few different things as well. He had higher skills and they've kind of like whittled down over time, but like most people don't do hauling. Most people are expected to do firefighting, patient, bed rest, basic. If they're high enough with doctors, they get that. Wardening, cooking, whatever their highest skill is always priority 1. And then I look at whatever their next kind of stats are. If they're all really low, like Star, wherever the fuck Star is in here, she's got all of hers are on. I think she's up here. Lola's the same. She's got all of hers on because she won't do anything if she doesn't have everything selected, kind of thing. But I don't want it to do medical regardless. So, like, I've got a few colonists in here that are like that. How many hours did it take to plan the schedules and all? Plan? You people are planning schedules? Man, I don't fucking plan that shit. I literally, if I take in somebody, like, sometimes we get groups of, like, 20 prisoners. That's a problem, because when they come out, I have to, like, find them down the bottom here, right? I have to remember to allocate all this shit, right? A lot of these people down the bottom here for the crunchy 4s and shit, they have extremely low skills across the board. So I've just got them doing, like, if it's available, they'll go do it. Or they've been on a caravan where it's been needed that a low skill person will do it. Like, this is a case by case scenario for this particular section. The schedule is basically something I've worked with from most of my colonies, because I almost always have like a fucking huge colony, right? Also, I think we're about to get an ad. Let me hitch this up with that. What is that? The exclamation ad thing. So, yeah, generally speaking with my colonies, they're either a day timer or they're a night timer, and because everything's so far away, they just have one cluster of a break recreational time. Yeah, there is an ad. I'll recap this stuff for Desha in a minute, but yeah, because I've generally got like a lot of people, like I have them all mingle at the same time, but generally speaking, like, the only problem I've got with them mingling at the same time is occasionally people from day and night end up in a relationship and then they want to sleep together. The only time that they can sleep together is either outside of their own schedule or during recreation time, which isn't a huge issue. The hell was that noise? Oh, it's Fred. Fucking Fred. I gotta get that fucking psychic shock lance off him at some point, because Fred is never in battle and I can never find him when I want to do a fight. The other thing I want to do is I want to pop some air conditioners now onto these. I always had planned to, I just couldn't do it before. So I want to put just a air conditioner that I can kind of temperature control this whole section with, if I can. Is that stuck open? It is stuck open. Yeah, so I kind of want to temperature control the bedrooms and stuff like that so that they can be like comfortable during summer. Like, fuck knows how inside's going to be. I should put I'll pop a passive cooler. I guess we can probably put 2. This room's kind of big enough for it. It's not like it's going to help that much, but if it helps, it helps. I also kind of need to pop one in here too, come to think of it, because I don't know if that's sealed. It's not sealed yet. I should get a roof on this. I should have plenty enough. Oh yeah, I've got it set to remove roofs. Can I get this to be ignore the roof? And rebuild the roof. There we go. And whenever somebody's like, you guys are doing something or whatever, I always default back to, you know that meme? The, like, I only get this, or you're getting that, I only get this. And it's like, you guys are getting whatever the thing is. Like, you know, you guys are getting paid meme. That's what I always, like, take it back to. Because it feels like that, because, like, I got no plan for this. I do, for obviously getting to, like, N-World flag, landed ship thing, right? But, like, not for, like, every other little thing that I'm doing with them. A lot of it is a case-by-case scenario with whatever has happened, you know? because a lot of the time I can't fucking know what's gonna happen a lot of the time in this game. I might be... Wait, is that remove roof or is that build roof? Yeah, it's build roof. Nice. Yeah, if you guys are back from ads, just let me know. And it happened like once an hour, but they're all kind of bulked together so that they're less disruptive across like the rest of the hour, so you're not getting interrupted like every other couple of minutes. I should be able to say ignore that. Yeah, nice. Welcome back. I was just trying to like sort out some roofs while I was thinking about it. But yeah, essentially like the day-night thing, because I've always had like super huge colonies. Whoop, wrong thing. I've always had super huge colonies for the most part. Like I've had a few smaller colonies that haven't survived, but the really big ones go for years with me. It's like real IRL years. So this is kind of what's worked for me, is like I have a day and night cycle. So either somebody's a daytime or a night owl, and they either work on a daytime schedule or a nighttime schedule, and everybody has rec time together. The only problems I've got with rec time being overlapping is that sometimes daytimers and nighttimers end up in relationships and want to sleep together, and they kind of have the issue of only rec time or fucking up their sleep schedule to do that. But I mean, that's only happened a few times and it's not really the worst thing. They normally just break up or cheat on each other or whatever. Whereas yeah, pretty much I don't have anything special for them to eat or wear, like whatever. The only thing we've got on this colony is no drugs. So there's less recreational options for my people. So they get pissed off and there's not much to keep them happy. Because like I've got a few things around the map for them to play with. And I have like this big recreational area which is still in construction and stuff. Like I'm still getting TVs and I'm still making chairs and all sorts of stuff, right? But it's a work. It's a process kind of thing, because like we had 3, this is our 3rd location that we've been on, and the last map we were on was right before 1.5 got released, and it corrupted the tile, and we had to move urgently, like ASAP, before we were even settled. So we had to abandon so much stuff. We had to abandon so much fucking resources and whatnot, and that was a shame, because like we had a lot of stuff there, and if we could have just stayed there, it was permanent summer. We could have stayed there for like a year or 2 in game. We could have just had so much food, but we just moved and then we had no food and no supplies, and we arrived here. I had to move like 186 colonists and animals in one hit to this location. Plus we took like 20 odd prisoners on the way. So we arrived with like 200 plus people, which was why like getting this prison was the first priority. Getting a prison to house like the 20 odd people coming, plus like all the people that did arrive were tantruming because no food in the caravan and stuff like that. And they were pissed off from traveling. And yeah, it's been absolutely mental. So basically, I can't quite remember when we moved. I could tell you though, just give me a hot second. But it's been months, at least winter to spring at the moment has been a couple of months, and it's been mental. We had, when did we loot? We moved in June this year. So that was when the last caravan left. Our last location was June, and it's now September. So yeah. At least like the last month has been winter and spring, and just trying to navigate the game actively trying to kill us. So yeah, that's been fun. Biggest colony was 30 people. Oh yeah. Yeah, it seems to be like most people kind of play with somewhere between like 1 to 10. A lot of people have like 300 plus mods, and like for the most part, like the biggest colonies I've heard of other people having is like 30 to 50. And the thing is, like once you get to like 50, it really is no different. Shizuka and Acosta can't fight, so you two will have to help me here. Like once you get to about 50 odd people, it's really not that much different going to 100. And then once you're at 100, like it sounds stupid because it's huge numbers, but once you're at 50, you can handle 100 kind of thing. That's kind of how it works. Whereas, yeah, under do not shoot delicious. Mate, I can see you melee attack. I don't know if I got Nikki or... There we go. He was going to shoot. I could see it in his eyes. They always want to shoot. That's the other chimpanzee too. Can you rescue him? I just want to see his health. Yeah, he's fine. Basically, what kind of happens is in my colony is if you piss me off, like if you keep kind of like doing tantrums, or not tantrums, I don't care about that, but like the berserk, the jailbreaker, and the slaughterer. If you keep doing those, I slowly remove health privileges until they're down to no health privileges. Like Turk and McJolly and some others are kind of like running around and they've got no health privileges. So if they have a punch up for any reason, or we have a battle, they'll go down and they'll never get healed unless they can like sleep it off, kind of thing. So yeah, it kind of makes it a little bit difficult for them to kind of recover, but it does get rid of the shit people, you know? So the ones that are always having tantrums, always causing big issues, they get gone. And I don't have to worry about them and I get to keep the good people. That's kind of how my colony works. Also, if like you try to leave, I will either put you in hospital or put you in prison. You don't get to leave my colony unless you die. And then that's only if I say you can die, because I might reload and make sure you can't die. Like I only allow the really shit people to die off in my colony. Where are you lot going? Oh, they want to plant out here. I was going to say, why do I have a little fleet of people walking off over here? Yeah, here comes all my planters to come out. But yeah, mostly, for the most part, with the exclusion of this winter and spring, my colony is majorly hands-off. I generally don't have to tell them to do stuff. I don't have to get them to build certain things. It's mostly, I can kind of sit back and just let them do whatever they're doing, right? There are a few cases where, like this winter and now spring, where something is an urgent priority more than anything else, and I have to actively keep on them and tell them to keep doing the thing, because otherwise they'll just do something else, and that urgent thing will get left by the wayside. Like, you know, planting out food and harvesting food and stuff. At the start of winter, that was really critical. So I had to kind of like find all of my harvesters and get them to sit in the grow rooms and like, you know, harvest it. Like I've got this area down here. I don't care about this area. This is mostly for my animals. I don't expect to harvest it at all, right? My friend Buffalo died. Everybody's friends with Buffalo. Fucking calm down. Like we've got this area down here for the animals and stuff. And since I made it down here, they're only eating the food that's down in this space, and it's fantastic because this takes my people a long time to get down here to plant it, and it takes a while to grow, but it's keeping the animals low on my map and away from like all of my good food, which is like up here in this area, right? So this is all my fast growing shit. Well, potatoes are not fast growing, but you guys get the idea, right? Like this area, if I could grab the cropped area, we should have 1,780 strawberries in that area alone. If they could get rid of the extra flooring, that would be great, but we're working on it. We're working on it slowly, and it's giving me extra blocks, so recreation deprived, probably because, I don't know, maybe you didn't come up here in recreation. Either that, or you really wanted the hoops thing, which I cannot find where that went. I think it's down